Hey guys, what's up? Gamer Joe Coffee here. Today I'm here to bring you a full all-inclusive guide to the winter season rewards for this December in Palia. I've been working on this video for a little bit, putting some pieces together as I've been doing the winter events. There are multiple, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's really crazy right now. So I do want to go step by step through every single thing available right now, both stuff that is time sensitive and stuff that isn't. I want to go through everything in full detail and show you beginning to end every single thing that you need to make sure you're paying attention to. Once you get some things done, you can knock them off the list, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to timestamp this video underneath like I do my other videos. That way you guys can see the full, all-inclusive, every single thing available for the winter season, what things you need to work on, and what things are options there for you to get rewards, and things you might miss, things you might need to keep an eye out for. So on the other side of this, I'm going to cover all these in full detail, from beginning to end, all the new stuff. Here we go. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to cover is the Twitch drops. The Twitch drops are still available until December 30th. So you do want to get these if you can. These are free rewards. Right now you have 1 hour viewed. You get 20 snowballs, one each of the decorative presents. Not a big deal. 3 hours viewed, you get all 3 potato pod prize bags. You get the regular potato pod, the shiny potato pod, and the new Smarty potato pod, which we'll go over in a minute. And then for 6 hours, you get the snowflake sunglasses. So if you aren't watching people on Twitch, go check out somebody streaming Palia on Twitch. Watch for 6 hours or lurk like I do, lurk in the background. At least get your 6 hours in so you can get those free snowflake sunglasses. This is the only way to get them as far as I'm aware, unless they start to add something in the future. This is the only way to get them for now. So go get those. First thing, super important. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to cover right now, there is an event going on, the 12 Nights of Winterlights. So 12 Nights of Winterlights started on December 22nd. So as of this video, a couple days have already gone past. You've probably missed those, but you haven't necessarily missed all of it yet. So there are more gifts coming. So for day 1 and day 2, the 22nd and the 23rd, there was 1 present and 2 presents. But going forward, for the rest of the 12 days, you're going to get more presents every single day, as well as potential wallpapers if you log in during the certain windows. So right now you have on Wednesday, December 24th, when this video comes out, Christmas Eve, you'll get 3 presents because it's day 3 and a Holly Jolly wallpaper. If you log in on the 25th, you'll get 4 presents and the Holly Jolly wallpaper in case you missed it on the 24th. And then the 26th, you'll get 5 presents, Holly Jolly wallpaper in case you missed it on the 25th. 27th is 6 presents. 28th is 7 presents. 29th is 8 presents. 30th is 9 presents. The 31st is 10 presents and the Let It Snowflake wallpaper. On the January the 1st, which is the 11th day, you get 11 presents and the Let It Snowflake wallpaper. On January 2nd, you get 12 presents and the Let It Snowflake wallpaper. So there are at least 3 opportunities per wallpaper, and there are 2 wallpapers for you to get. Day 3, 4, and 5, which is Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas. And then New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and the day after New Year's Day. So log in during those windows especially, but if you log in during the total amount from day 1 to day 12, you get 73 Sandy Paws presents. It's a heck of a lot of plushies, or chances for plushies. As well, during this window, there is a mystery outfit sale. The mystery outfit is on sale for 20% off. If you give one to someone else, you get all 4 seasonal Flutter Fox plushes. You get spring, summer, fall, and winter for giving one gift to someone else at that 20% off price. If you give 3, you get that Nibbles the Drake plush that is super rare that not a lot of people have. There's a few floating around here and there, but if you give 3 gifts, you'll get Nibbles the Drake, and the plushie will be in your inbox after the holiday's over in January. So that is time limited as well during these 12 days. And every single day you do your daily quests during these 12 days, you get double XP for your Lunar Path. So you're getting 1 full level every daily quest you do. So every day you can get 2 levels, and you can chew through the Lunar Path real quick, twice as fast. So that is the 12 days of Winterlights, limited time rewards and events and options and stuff. I'm assuming a lot of this stuff will come around next year for the holiday season, but if you want it, get it now. This is your only chance to get it this year, as far as I know, unless they add it to more content in the future and more availability in the future. We'll see. Okay, so the next thing I want to cover is the Winterlights Store. The Winterlights Store is back. The store sells new icicles that are compatible with all the Homeline stuff, the Alchemist Cottage and the new estate, which you get from the Kitsu, Path of the Kitsu, which we'll cover in a minute. Those 3 types of icicles are compatible with the new Homeline stuff, as well as you get recipes for all the different ornaments to go on your tree, and there are recipes available for snowy decoration and the wintry tint. So the snowy decoration is like your, I think it's like your camping set, or it might be the log cabin set. I'm not 100% sure, but it's covered in snow, which is kind of cool. So you have the ornaments. The ornaments you can only get once you've completed the Winterlights main story quest. Nice and easy. Go complete all your quests, light your candles with your friends, and you'll get access to those recipes. Now, the wintry tint recipe is just available for you to buy as well. Go ahead and make sure you pick that up. The snowy furniture is only available for purchase in the Winterlights Store after you collect all the hidden chests that Zeki clued you into. Later in the video, I'm going to cover all those chests as well. Like I said, we're going to cover everything. So the store has 3 different sections. You've got the stuff you can buy now, the wintry tint and the icicles. You also have the stuff that you can only buy after completing the quest, the recipes, and then you have the recipes you can only buy after finding all 7 hidden Zeki chests. So that's the Winterlights Store. We're going to cover more of the stuff in a minute. Okay, next thing to cover is the bundle board. The bundle board has been updated. It is crazy. Everyone is confused. Let me try to clear it up a little bit. So the bundle board now consists of like an XP bar basically, and when you complete the full bundle, you get these chests along the bar. You'll see them at the top along the bar. You'll get these chests. You click on each chest to claim it, and each chest has a different reward. When you get those completed, you unlock each of those different rewards. Those rewards are Lunar Path XP. Those rewards are Sandy Paws Presents. Those rewards are various little seasonal rewards for this season at least. But the final reward that you get, the one I want to cover, are the string lights. These are Christmassy, wintry string lights. You get a long one, a short one, and a corner one for your house. These attach to your home lines. So if you're using a homeline house, you can hang Christmas lights from your house, from your eaves. So it's really, really, really cool. Make sure you do these. The rewards will be available again in the future. Like they've said, they're trying to avoid that FOMO. But they are limited at the end of the patch, so you're not 100% sure that you'll have access to them right away. Like, for instance, the new nameplates from the summary event with the flowers, as well as the Lunar New Year stuff from last year, wasn't available until now. They've re-added it. That covers another thing that I want to talk about, which is another reward you get for these is Kilima Coins. When you do the monthly bundle board, you get Kilima Coins. So not only do you advance your path, you also get Kilima Coins, and you get the main reward as well. So get your main reward, You get Lunar XP, which is fine. It goes and does its thing. You don't have to worry about it right away. As long as you're getting it, it'll update your levels, and you can claim those whenever you want to. But the Kilima Coins are a spendable currency. And the spendable currency is spendable in the town hall. If you go to the town hall where Kenyatta is sitting, on the left-hand side, there's a book that you can talk to. That book currently sells 3 of the flower nameplates that were no longer accessible. It sells the Year of the Naga plushie, which hasn't been accessible for a long time. The Year of the Naga poster, little hanging poster. The Year of the Naga nameplate, as well as 4 miscellaneous for other people who already have the Year of the Naga and the summer event rewards. It has other stuff like buffs to fishing, free makeshift furniture chests, buffs to your Elderwood Essence collection. And I'm not really interested in those, really. I'm kind of saving my coins to see what else they bring out in the future. But those limited time rewards that weren't available anymore are now available in that store. So keep an eye out for that as well. If you do your bundle board, go check out that store. Spend your coins. There might be some limited stuff that you didn't have access to before that you do now. Go check that out. On to the next thing is the Grow-A-Snowman event. This, another event. Crazy. There's so much going on. We are currently collecting plushies. We are collecting snowman plushies. If you've gotten a present, anything you do in the game, anything you do, hunting, mining, fishing, gardening, I don't believe furniture crafting counts, but I have gotten them from my barn animals collecting. So almost anything you do in this game. Rummage piles even. I've gotten them from rummage piles, and you get them from the monthly bundle quests. And you're getting free presents now every single day for the 12 days of Christmas, whatever they're calling it. You're getting Sandy Paws presents, and those have a chance of containing furniture, seasonal decor, snowballs, coal, or snowman plushies. Once you get your first piece of coal, which is most likely your first chest that you're going to open, you get the recipe for the snowman plushie. The snowman plushie takes 10 coal, 1 carrot, and a handful of snowballs. When you craft that, it also might require some wood, I don't remember. But when you craft it, you get the snowman plushie. And every snowman plushie that we either craft or pull out of a chest counts toward the total. We are currently raising the total of plushies we've collected or crafted for this season until January 13th. While we're doing that, there's a little snowman in Kilima, in the southwest corner of Kilima, near that abandoned dock. There's a little snowman. Well, if you go check it out right now, he's not so little. He's pretty big. I took a picture and posted it in my Discord recently. Dude has gotten huge these days. But he is growing. I know we've crossed the 500,000 plushie mark, but we have to get to 3 million to get all the rewards. Now, what are the rewards? If we can collect 3 million plushies as a community, we get 250,000 we've already gotten. We get a snowman plushie and 2 hunter's horns. For 500,000, which we've already earned, we get a big snowman plushie and something called a super lucky prize. More on that in a minute. Again, like I said, there's a lot to this, so that's why I'm trying to cover every single thing. If you need to, make notes, make a list. If we hit 1 million, we get 10 Taylor's tickets and the bigger snowman plushie. We hit 2 million, we get another super lucky prize and a giant snowman plushie. If we hit 3 million, we get a Sandy Powcat plush and a Giga Snowman. So I really want that Sandy the Powcat plush, and I really want that Giga Snowman. So let's keep earning those plushies so we can try to hit that 3 million mark. As well as, I mentioned the super lucky prize. Okay, so the super lucky prize is basically a lucky coin, but I believe you can open it anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. You just open it like a free chest kind of thing. But it does contain either plushies, decor, or special items. It doesn't contain any butter or seeds. It's like a super Zeki coin. You're guaranteed something of high value and not random trash that you might get from Zeki coins, which is cool. I like that. So that's the event that's going on right now for collecting plushies. On to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing they introduced is furniture tints, the new tint system, which I love, and I hope you guys love it too because it is fantastic. You can now tint things in place on your property. You can see what it looks like before committing without having to move it or anything. All you have to do is you have to craft the tints themselves now, which I'm okay with. There are new tints available. You do have access to the basic tints already. Those are for free. You do have access to the wintry tint from the store, as I mentioned earlier. Make sure you pick that up. But also, there are new tints available from the guild vendors. So the guild vendors have new... I mentioned the wintry, but now there's Harmony from Einar, the fishing guild store. Noir from Tish at the furniture guild store. Olive from Ashura at the foraging guild store. Slate from the mining guild store with Hadari. And Violet from the insect guild store with Ani. So go make sure you visit each of those 5 guild stores and pick up those tints. You have to pay coins, you have to pay your metals, but they're pretty cheap. Once you unlock them, then you have the recipe to craft them from that point on forward. And no matter what you do, you'll at least have that recipe and be able to craft it and use it in the future if you want to. The only one that seems to be time limited is the wintry one. It might be available later, but for right now, wintry is limited to this patch. So make sure you pick up the wintry one from the store before it goes away and they have to add it back in later at some point for some other acquisition method, or they wait to roll it around until next year during the next Christmas season. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you get it and make sure you visit all your skill metal vendors like I mentioned and pick up those other recipes so that you have access to all the tints available in the game at this point. So the next thing is the estate system. The new home line, the estate. I really like the estate. I really do. I think it looks really good, and it's supposed to be reminiscent of the mayor's estate in Kilima Village, which is super cool look. These are so much cooler to me than the alchemist one for more than one reason. First off, they just look cooler. There's a lot more unique stuff. You don't have to buy the house to get the add-ons. Those are separate. Those are completely separate. You don't have to buy the house to get the attachments. Super cool. Also, these are all craftable. You don't have to buy them. They're all craftable, which is perfect. There's a recipe that you earn. From that point on, you just craft it if you have the items. Super cool. Even the base estate, base item is craftable. The base room is craftable. So each of those pieces are available through the Path of the Kitsu. When you earn your Path of the Kitsu XP through doing bundle boards, through doing your dailies, you get those levels. You will unlock the base estate building as well as the individual pieces to upgrade it, like awnings, railings, posts, windows, all that stuff, roof stuff, all that stuff is available to the Lunar Path of the Kitsu. So make sure you work on that. Those are all recipes. So every time you unlock one of those, you're unlocking a recipe to craft it and attach it to your house whenever you want. If you want 100 windows and no posts, you can have that. You don't have to go buy 100 buildings to get 100 of the windows. As you might have had to with the Alchemist Cottage before. These are super piecemeal and do it as you need it kind of situation, which is super cool. I really do like that. So the new estate is super good. I like how they've implemented it, and I hope they go back and fix the Alchemist Cottage and give it a similar system to where it's craftable and not just purchasable, and you don't have to get all the trim pieces through the buying the full house. Like, it's just that system was not good, and I'm glad they've implemented a new system and they've kind of worked on a better way to release these home lines. So next is the Lunar Path. A lot of people are confused about the Lunar Path. So the Lunar Path consists of 2 pieces. There's premium and there's free. There are multiple premium items, there are multiple free items. Most of the premium items are makeup, pets, clothing, plushies. So yeah, there are multiple things in there that are premium. To unlock the premium path, you have to spend a certain number of actual coins, Zeki coins, real money, to unlock the premium path. But once you unlock the premium path, all you have to do is earn the levels. That's it. If you don't want to buy the premium stuff, you still have a bunch of free stuff available to you. At the very, very end, at the max level, at level 35, you have a free t-shirt that's got a Kitsu on it. As well as throughout the progress, you unlock the estate, all the different estate pieces, estate upgrades, all that stuff is available through there. So you earn these currently. They've said this might change, but currently you earn XP through the bundle board and you earn XP through daily quests. The way it works right now is if you do both of your daily quests in a day, you get a level. And every level has that chance to unlock something. Now, it might be premium and you might have to buy the premium path to unlock it, but every single level is a chance to unlock something, and you can get a level a day as long as you do both of your dailies for that day. Now, during the 12 days of winter whatever, during the 12 days, you can get 2 levels per day because you're getting double XP. So it seems kind of complicated. They introduced a ton of stuff all at once, and it kind of made it confusing. But basically, you can ignore that. If you want to ignore the Lunar Path and just do your normal stuff, do your normal dailies and your normal bundle boards, you'll automatically unlock those rewards just by doing those. So you don't have to really worry about it too much. It's not something you have to focus on right now. In the future, they might add new stuff to grind to get it, but there is no expiration date on it. This is something that is going to carry forward permanently. This is a new permanent system that they've added in order to avoid FOMO, but so that way they can give us new ways to grind and earn new stuff. So I think it's pretty cool. As well as I want to mention that there are 3 new plushies. My apologies. There are 3 new plushies available through the Path of the Kitsu. But do not worry, that is not the only way to get them. That is just an easy early way to get the Kitsu plushies. There are 3 types of Kitsus. I don't have in front of me the list of what those 3 are, but the first one comes from copper and silver nodes. The second one comes from iron and gold nodes, and the last one comes from platinum and pallium nodes. It is from what I've read, it's a very, very, very low drop chance, but most plushies are, right? But you can get it for free just by straight mining. If you want them earlier, you can get, or another extra one, you can get it easily from the Path of the Kitsu. Just have to buy the premium Lunar Path, and you'll have access to that through leveling. So those are not exclusive, which is good. Don't make exclusive plushies, please. I can't do that. Do not make exclusive plushies. That is not a thing that should exist. So as I mentioned before, we're gonna go back to the store that I mentioned, the Kilima Coins. So the Kilima Coins are a going forward feature to release older content that has been kind of phased out in a new way. This is their way of avoiding FOMO by reintroducing things. So when you do your bundle board, when you do your monthly bundle board, you earn Kilima Coins. Those coins can be turned in, as I mentioned before. Right now they have the nameplates from the flower event. They have the plushie from the Year of the Naga, the poster from the Year of the Naga, and the Naga's Blessing nameplate. You can earn those and buy those if you miss them during the event. They are available there. Now you may not be able to get them all at once. You can earn 150 Kilima Coins each patch. Spend them how you want to, but they are available there for you to get. They also plan on adding in the future other limited time things to it. I'm assuming the limited time furniture from the Barnes and Briars update might get rolled into this, unless it gets rolled into maybe the Barn Guild store. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, so that's there. It's super nice that they're doing this to avoid FOMO, and I just love it. I just wanted to touch on that again and give you a little bit more of the specifics. Okay, so the next thing I want to cover is the Boovar. They have introduced the Boovar. If you haven't visited your barn and checked out the shop, you have a bear that you can now have. I love this bear. This is my favorite new animal. I do love some of the other animals. I'm going to kind of divvy it up, but you can only have 4 of these. They are very, very limited. But the Boovar is super cool because the Boovar brings you random fish. It can bring you starred fish. It can bring you regular fish. It can bring you rare fish, common fish, uncommon fish. So far, the rarest thing I've seen come from it was a midnight paddlefish, which was super, super cool. It wasn't starred, but it did have a chance to be starred. I just didn't get lucky. But yeah, to me, it's super cool. I don't like fishing, and this brings me a random selection of fish, but it also has a chance. I haven't seen these yet. It also has a chance to bring you a picnic basket or a sandwich, from my understanding. That's super cool. I haven't seen what those do. They might just be food items, but I hope they're decorations. It would be kind of cool for the picnic basket to be like a furniture item or something. But yeah, that's super cool. I'm really excited for the new animal and the new fish it brings because I'm super lazy. I don't like fishing. Okay, so I'm at the section I want to cover with the new plushies. I might double cover some of the stuff I mentioned before, but I'm going to kind of quickly go over some of those. So there are 5 new plushies. You get the basic snowman plush, 5 new plushies from the snowman. You get the basic snowman plush, but then you get the 4 other sizes from the community event if we can hit those goals. Super easy. There's also the kitsus that I mentioned. I do have the names now. We have the obsidian kitsu, the caldera kitsu, and the rainbow kitsu. In order, as I mentioned, those obsidian is iron and gold, caldera is copper and silver, and rainbow is pallium and platinum. So if you're looking for those, that's where you get them. The last thing I want to mention for this are the Smarty Pods. So there are new Smarty Pods named after, seems to be scientists. We have Newton, Volta, Kelvin, Mandela, Oz, Rosalind, Lavo, Darwin, and Beatrix. These are new Smarty Pod potato prize bags. They're going to probably continue to give all 3 now going forward, but I think it's like the old potato pods are pretty much everybody's gotten them, but if you're a new player, you still want to collect them. So they still have those available. The shiny ones are kind of for like me, the mid-tier that have joined after the potato pods, but joined during the shiny pod era. Those are kind of for us. Most of us have completed that collection. Not all of us have completed it, but they're introducing something new for those of us who have. The Smarty Pod prize bags are new potato pods for those of us who have collected everything up to this point to be able to collect more things going forward. And I think that's a really cool idea. I like the idea that they're just adding new types of potato pods and giving us something more to look forward to, even though we may have completed the previous potato pods. I like the idea. I think it's super cool, and I'm looking forward to getting them all and putting them on display in my plushie palace. Okay, guys, so that's everything I wanted to cover. I wanted to go over this again. I had an initial reaction to the patch notes, but I really wanted to give a little bit more detail since I've seen this. The last thing I'm going to cover are the Zeki Chests. There are 7 hidden Zeki Chests out in the world, and I'm going to show you where those are. Like I said, I wanted to cover in detail what I've experienced through this and kind of give you a guide to walk you through it. Maybe kind of make it easier to understand what each new feature is and how they tie in together, because there is a lot. There's the bundle board, which has its little level bar and rewards. There's a Lunar Path, which has its own level bar and rewards. There's new animals. There's limited time events. There's the new store. There's all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. There's a lot of new stuff. But lastly, I do want to cover the Zeki Chests. These give you access to the decorations, the snowy decorations, the recipes in the store. So if you want those recipes, if you're like me and you want to unlock all the recipes and have everything, then you do need to complete these Zeki Chests. So on the other side of this real quick, we're going to cover each of the 7 Zeki Chests. Spoiler alert, I want to save these for last because I didn't want to spoil people who didn't want to be spoiled. If you haven't done these and you don't know where these are and you want to solve them, this is your warning. Spoiler alert, I'm going to cover specifically where each one is in order, and we're going to go through the locations. So if you don't want to be spoiled, kind of skip over this part to the end. And yeah, we're going to cover those here in just a minute. Okay, guys, so we are here with Zeki's Winterlights Challenge. We have 1 through 7. We're going to go with them in order. Number 1, staying hydrated by the inn's outer docks. So if you're like me, you understood the inn's outer docks. You knew that meant obviously the inn has docks near it. Pretty obvious. But I misunderstood the hydrated part. Staying hydrated, I took that to assume to be the water. So I figured it was near the water, but it's not. The key is, if you're back here by the inn's outer docks, there is a water tower here, and the present is right next to it. It took me forever to find it, and I actually needed a hint because I was looking all over near the water, up and down this area near the water, and never thought to check the water tower. So if you're looking for this one, it's right here at the water tower. On to the next one. Okay, guys, so this next one is 2 was headed to Imbra, but slipped on the rocks. So I kind of understood this one, and I kind of knew where this one was. Imbra I took to mean where we came into the game, where we somehow teleported here from. And that was the correct idea. So if you're headed that way, but you slip on the rocks, eventually I assumed it was here near the water because the wet rocks would help you slip. Eventually I discovered it was down here underneath this bridge, down like right there, down here in this area. So that's where that one is. That's the second one, and we'll go on to the third. Okay, guys, so 3's by the pond and can't find its way down. I pretty much knew this one was Mirror Pond. It was no doubt by me. And I kind of knew it was up. It can't find its way down, so I figured it was like stuck on a ruin or in a tree or something. It took me a minute, but I did eventually come across it. If you come up here, the easiest way I found to get to it is to jump on the back of this thing, and then it's like right there in the tree. Super easy to get. Just grab it from there. Nice and easy. On to the next one. Okay, guys, so number 4 is catching Z's in an office in town. This one made me immediately think Kinley. So I immediately went to the town hall. I thought it might be in Kinley's office, but it seems like Kinley's hanging out on the other side. This one actually seems to be in Ish's office. And it's over here on this little table here. Nice and easy, just in here in this office. On to the next one. Okay, guys, so 5 thinks it's hidden beneath a gazebo. My first thought was there's 2 gazebos that I could think of in town. There is the gazebo way over here. And there's the gazebo in the back of the mayor's estate. It was neither one of those. I didn't realize how many gazebos there were in this town. There's a gazebo right here behind the mayor's, the town hall. It is hidden under this tree next to these other presents. It is just hidden right there. Nice and easy. Oh, on to the next one. Okay, guys, so the next one says 6 ain't eavesdropping. Ask Gina, she'd know. That immediately led me to Mirror Pond. That's mostly where Gina and Hecla hang out a lot. So I came over here and I did find this one kind of eavesdropping around behind Hecla's tent, right around here. So that's kind of, I guess the eavesdropping thing is kind of a hint that it's around Hecla's house, I guess. But there's number 6. On to the last one. Okay, so to me, the last one, number 7, was the easiest. 7's the last, then you got them all. Just Look in the Shadows by Old Butterball. That's obviously the family farm. It's obviously the cow fence where the little awning is. So come over here and it's right there. Nice and easy. I believe it was on the wood pile if I remember correctly. Super easy. The last one was nice and easy after the other ones being so hard. But now that you've gotten all 7 of these, you should have gotten that completion. You should have gotten the reward for it. When you did, go visit Zeki's winter store outside his convenience store or his grocery store. You'll see the recipes should now be unlocked. And you can buy the recipes for all the snow-covered decorations, which is super, super cool. I love those. Go get you those. Go get all the recipes unlocked. Unlock everything before the event ends. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys. The it's been, I wanted to share all this information, but it has taken me some time between work and everything to get all this information together, to experience it myself, so I can give you more of a detailed breakdown on what they specifically meant with everything. Because there's a lot during this event. There's a lot happening right now. I'm excited for the next month, but there's still so much right now going on that I'm still trying to get all the presents, complete the event to grow the snowman, complete my Lunar Path. It's just like there's so much going on right now. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. You're enjoying the new content and a lot of the new stuff that's going on. It's good. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy in Palia. They're doing a lot of good stuff to keep me coming back every so often, which is super, super cool. But thank you guys. I appreciate it greatly. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an even better cup of coffee. If you have any other ideas or any other questions, drop them down in the comments, and I'd love to do some research, help you guys out, maybe share some information that I've got. You guys give me ideas for videos all the time, and I've really got to get rolling on some of them, but thank you guys greatly. Have an amazing day and an even better cup of coffee. See you guys next time.